Well, hey there, everybody. I know this is kind of a weird position to see me in, but I am actually making the blinds for the van right now. So I thought I would go ahead and just kind of show you what I'm doing. Chuck's gonna walk by. Hello. And you can just kind of see that I have decided to go a really easy, simple way so that I don't have to take a lot of time in it, but we'll have something that will actually adhere nicely in the van. I'm using magnets to attach them once I'm done. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the process real quick and how easy it can be. The only thing I've really had to do after cutting them is I decided to go through and just kind of take this fringe off real quick. And I'll say as I do this, the fact that we're doing this should obviously kind of show that we are getting down to some of the last things in the van. In all sincerity, I'm really just kind of down to those last needed but still fun things to go hunting for. I still need to get the lights, and I think I just want to find some really nice tap lights that have the remote control. I have looked in a few places at this point. I'm going to be honest, it probably just looks like Amazon's going to be the easiest for that. So yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be ordering those, and then the only other thing is an actual cooler. Haha, there. Sorry. Okay. So what I'm doing is I cut, oh, that's the material actually on the other side. What I did is I cut it down to the size of my van windows, leaving a little space so I could have room for magnets and make sure that it all actually covers everything completely and fully, so I am totally in privacy when I am done. And I decided, instead of taking a whole bunch of time to sew these down, which I can sew, but it just takes so long, especially with a material like this, which is a little thicker of a material, and I have a little piece of the tape that just won't let go. Get off, go away, leave me alone. There we are. Nope, still there. That's like a freaking moron magic trick. Here we go. There, get away from me. There we go. Okay. Okay, so once you have this down, give it a nice little press. I just did it line to line, edge to edge, and then once it's down, you just go in, peel the kind of masking tape look stuff off, fold it over, But yeah, so lights and a cooler, I mean, those are probably the last big items that I feel like I need to find at this point. Oh, come on. Here, we'll just do this. Because you got to do this anyway. But yeah, you come through and iron, and I found it works best if you just give it a couple of steams. I have a really thick material, so I have my iron set for linen and just steaming the heck out of the world. Whew. Hot on the feet. And there's your first edge. I'm pretty easy, like really easy. So, I've only taken 4 minutes, and that's even been trimming everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay everything out real quick. Do it all. Oh, that's right. Gotta go a little bit under because that one ripped off earlier. There we are. Boom. And then, and as you might see, I'm kind of leaving a little bit of space from the bottom, just because, like I said, I made sure to leave enough room on the cuts so that they really cover the windows nicely and leave a little bit of hang down, so it's just fully private and dark. I am adhering them primarily with magnets, and I think on 2 different windows that just have the big, hello again, Chuck, big plastic part where everything meets and connects to lock in. I'm just doing a Velcro tape strip down the side so that way it really follows the contour of the side of the van and just really closes up. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, also got the storage unit today in the sense of what I actually really want inside the van. So that now looks completely different.
Completely different.
I know you're not really able to see me, you're just hearing me. But this is a video of this, not me. And you've gotten to see Chuck kind of wander by a couple of times, so that's always good. Oh, and we've had a good moment. Okay. So I have noticed that on occasion, as you're ironing the edges down, especially when you're using a thicker material like I am, it sometimes doesn't completely hold with that first one. So what I've been doing is just going back through, adding just a little bit more extra tape. Hold that down. Steam. Da 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 da. And now you've got a far. If I really wanted to freak, actually, no, I'm probably going to. Considering how quick this really is, does not take very long to just find the little pieces you need, put them on, iron it down. And considering this is probably one of the last times I am going to use an iron, hey everybody, I'm not worrying if I get a little glue on it, but that might be something you might want to bear in mind, which I think is why some people might use like a wet towel or a moist towel over it instead of steaming it, because then you can have that between your iron and the actual gluey substance itself. There we go. Okay. And tape again. Learned off the first one, it's just nicer if you do this. Works a little easier. Masking comes off a little easier, especially when you're doing a long strip. And then decide where you want that fold. Where are we at? 9 minutes. And I've been chatting and not focusing. So I am willing to bet I can finish the entire preparation of an entire blind in under 15 minutes, which means I will have made all 4 blinds that I needed for the van in an hour. Not too bad. There we go. Yep, nice and firmly attached now. Boom. And the last one at this point. So probably not the most exciting video to ever watch, but as you can see, I am being very simple about this. I'm just doing it on the kitchen floor with a towel underneath me so that the heat doesn't transfer to the floor, and it hasn't yet. Everything's good. Hey, I actually get to see a slightly different part of my apartment and kind of see how everything's getting all stacked up to be sold. All right, and then we go kaboombity. No ironing the cord. It's always a good idea. Okay, yeah, a little bit there. And actually, I don't think I need any there. I'd say maybe add on 10 minutes for the cutting down of size. So let's say an hour and 10 minutes. But yeah, boom. That is done. And there is a blind, which will be attached with magnets. I'll show you that stuff when I actually do the next tour of the van, which will be soon. I just want to show you all how I was making these because it is a pretty easy, simple way. Pretty much foolproof. It just takes a little practice and you got it. But there are my drapes. And see, yep, there's some of the stuff we're getting ready to sell. All those. Pretty much all of that. All that. Oh yeah. There you are. Laters.